Well, we're so glad to have Miss Stacy back with us, and we'll invite the children and youth forward today.
Good morning. Good morning. We're here, but we're not talking yet. Okay.
No, it's a quiet group today.
How are we? Good. Well, I brought some stuff. Shall we see what it is? Are you ready to help me? Okay, we just needed some little prompting, and now we're good. Okay. What is this? A pen. What do I use a pen for? Writing or maybe drawing. Okay. Next. A fork. What do I do with a fork? Eat. You guys are doing really well. You think I can stump you? Scissors. What do I do with the scissors? Cut something. Maybe I'm going to make an art project. With cut paper, yes. Okay. Soap. We don't actually use too many more bars of soap. We kind of use the hand pump stuff, but a bar of soap. And what do we use soap for? To wash our hands. Okay. So right now is our pen, our fork, our scissors, and our soap. Is it doing anything? Well, why not? Why isn't it doing anything? Because I'm not using it. Because in order to write, I have to hold it in my, and in order to eat, I have to hold it in my hand and then put it in my mouth. And in order to cut, I have to hold them in my hand. And bless you. And I have to hold it. It's not, can't just say, wash my hands like that and it's going to work, is it? No, so I actually have to put it in my hands. So we know what their purpose is, but they aren't doing anything. That's the way it is with us, our life. So we're kind of like these things. God has a plan for us, for each one of us. But we need to be in God's hands so we can do God's plans. Because if we're not in God's hands, then we can't really fulfill our purpose that God gives to us or know what we're supposed to do. So let's look at our Bible verse, and you guys can help me read. To humans belong the plans of the heart, but from the Lord comes the proper answer of the tongue. Proverbs 16:1.
Verse 1.
And that verse means that we might have a plan. We might even think it's a great plan, but it might not be God's plan, and God's plan is always way better than our plan. Do you have a plan for your future? So, kind of young, isn't it? We're not quite sure yet. Right, Van, you said yes. What do you think? What's your plan? Okay, what do you think? Not too far along yet. But we know, you know what? God already has figured out exactly what your plan is supposed to be. And by putting yourself in God's hand, you will be able to see exactly what his plan is for you. So let's say a little prayer. Dear God, thank you for loving us and keeping us safe in your hands. And help us to do your plans for us. And all God's people said,
Amen.